Yep. I'll move this over here so I'm not looking so awkwardly to the left. But I guess I'll wait for a few minutes and probably shave.
Yeah, figure. We'll talk a little bit about what you've done, how long you've done it,
Yeah.
how much you've raised, money for.
Yeah. I mean,
Can you see if you have any viewers? Like there's a marker, isn't there?
there's a thumbs up there. So yeah, somebody has thumbed it up.
Thumbed it up.
I mean,
Or is it more of the
upvoted.
viewers?
I mean, it just shows one viewer, so I assume that's just me.
I will log in and let's see.
Okay.
I probably need to close the glass door.
I think the hair is coarse enough it won't go in the house.
Yeah, but
Oh, there's 3 viewers. Hey, Abby. Abby's from my Discord. She's the one who donated, and then when it hit 5.99,
uh
she she pushed over. She donated it a second time to push it over 500 or 600
That's cool.
because it hit 5.99. Hey, Litch. We'll be shaving in a couple of minutes. I'm gonna let few more people show up, um, and you know, we'll talk a little bit about it. This is the 8th year I've done this, um, and hey, um, the the first year we did this, my um, uh, my wife's Tara's hairstylist suggested that she's like, you can grow a good beard, you can shave that off for St. Baldrick's, and I was like, I will think about it. And I just decided at the last minute, I was like, well, I think I'll do it. So I decided to do it. Probably November time frame, maybe October, November time frame. I decided to start growing my beard in my hair, and we we went the first year to Ruckus and Cary, and uh, ended up getting introduced to the manager of the restaurant, who was the kind of the coordinator of the event. And where he comes over and he's like, "Dude, your hair is going to grow back. This is the first year you're doing it." And I was really nervous about the whole shaving my head and shaving my beard. And I was like, "Dude, what is up with the purple and green hair?" And so Ryan was very, look, my kids get to choose the colors. They love to pick the colors. So I let them choose the colors, and I dye it a couple of days beforehand, and essentially, when it brings people awareness there, because I mean, if you see a dude in a bar with pink hair and a green beard walking around, they're like, yeah, I kind of need to know what the deal is. What's the story with that?
it's
And
amazing the number of people that always ask.
yeah, and so after that, I decided from that point on I was going to dye my hair. And the first year we did it, we did pink and purple.
I think so.
Um, that was the year that Bauer, Lauren, and Abby Bowling were able to come, and I've got this great picture of Bauer in right here, staying in front of me, and me holding the girls in both arms.
And now I have their faces painted.
And they
I'm
had
not
their
the one that Bowers painted as Spider Man.
yeah, they had a face, that person doing face paint that year. And anyways, um, so after that, I was able to get more and more awareness. And I mean, to that year, the next year I did like hot pink.
Oh, that was glorious.
And I've shared pictures with people, and people have seen them before. But I remember walking into the Target to get groceries that Friday night after I'd gotten it dyed, and the security guard comes up to me and he's like, "Dude, what's up?" And he just said, "What's up?" like that, and I was like, I played it off like straight faced. I was like, "What do you mean? What's up?" I don't understand. I mean, mind you, I've got pink hair and a pink beard, and I mean, I look like me.
It was hot pink.
And I mean, it was like Peeps
It
pink.
was Peeps pink because we have a picture of you with Peeps.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's yeah. Abby says our dog is adorable. Our dog is sitting over my shoulder, sitting in the sun. What?
The
um,
life.
living the life. But yeah, so I played it off, and then I eventually told him what it was. And even this year, when I was picking up groceries, I went to the grocery store Friday afternoon, and the uh, the lady at the bank at the Walmart. There's a bank inside of our Walmart, and she comes up as I'm checking out, and she's like, "Can I ask you a question?" And I was like, "What?" "What's up with the beard?" And I told her what it was, and she was so fascinated by it. And she's like, "Well, you need to make sure that more people see this." And I was like, "Well, I mean, I'm gonna do a live stream." So I told her where it was, and maybe she's on now. Um, but yeah, I mean, we kind of try to raise awareness, and every year we do it. Um, we try to bring more people, to the events, and try to let people know what it is. Because um, is he stuck?
Yeah, he's
Hey, Diana. I was just talking about the girls and Bauer show. You guys all come into the event a few years ago, and me having that picture with the two of them in my arms and
special.
Bauer in front of me. Um, aren't you done, bud? No, I guess he's decided he's ready to go inside. Um, too much of a good thing. Um, but yeah, so a few years ago, um, Ryan, the guy that was kind of the impetus for me shaving my beard, or dyeing my beard, he got sick and he passed away. And only having met him, a handful of times, he was a tremendously impactful person on me, because he was such a positive influence. He was such a decent person. And I haven't been to many funerals or um, memorials or whatever in probably in outside of my sister passing away.
Mm-hmm.
I tend not to go to funerals because I'm not a fan of going to funerals. But I went to his, and you know he was, the stories that people told, funny, and definitely irreverent. It reminded me, that he his impact on my life is important to continue that down the road. And so, from after that, that year, I always said I will, do my beard, and I will color it, and I'll do it for Ryan. So, I think we're gonna probably do the shave here in a minute. But so this year, I started with a goal. I started, with the 2021 goal of, look, I don't think that there's going to be a lot of people that are going to that are going to be able to donate this year, because I'm just thinking, everybody's a little more financially strapped. And you know, I I set a $400 goal. I had expectations of, maybe being able to do 400. And with the combination of Facebook and the Facebook fundraiser, as well as the one directly through St. Baldrick's, that I've emailed people. Today, I eclipsed $1,300. I'm almost to $1,400 this year, um, and genuinely touched. genuinely touched that that so many people would reach out. I mean, people from Tara's school, people from that I've played games with online. People that I work with that you know just friends from 30 years ago have reached out and donated, and you know it's I mean it gets me choked up a little bit, but I'm really appreciative of it. And I know cancer's never I've never had anybody who's had who's I've never known anybody who's had a child with cancer, but I just couldn't imagine going through that. And last year alone, St. Baldrick's um, generated over $20 million in donations, and 80% of that goes directly to um, grants and subsidies to for research, and they've made some great strides. So I really, I think the people at St. Baldrick's do a great job of keeping everything, you know, lean. And the only thing I get out of it every year is a T-shirt. Um, and I've got every T-shirt I've had since the day I started doing it at Ruckus to last year. So um, I guess it's 5 after. And as you can tell, I have shaved my head this year because I just gave up on trying to grow hair. Um, but I think we'll go ahead and start doing the shave now. So Tara's
You
gonna.
were saying it was at 80 cents on the dollar that goes
Yeah,
directly?
80 cents on the dollar goes, and which 80 cents on the dollar is a really good amount for a charity because a lot of you'll have to turn the switch on inside.
Okay.
Um, uh, a lot of charities, have overhead where you end up paying some CEO or whatever money that you don't, doesn't go directly to um, anything that's substantive. Um, they talked about what was it a couple of years ago when they were talking about um, the Lance Armstrong charity was it wasn't about uh, there wasn't any money going toward um, research. It was all going toward awareness.
Yes.
So, anyways, I think we'll go ahead and get started here.
Let's cover the keyboard.
And Tara's covering her new keyboard. So, we'll go ahead and get started here.
Where do you want me to start?
Wherever. Does anybody have a suggestion of what they want to shave first?
Let's start right here.
Reverse mohawk.
Reverse mohawk.
So.
She wants right down the middle first.
Straight down the middle like that.
Right down there.
Yeah. Down the middle. All right.
Is this set what you want it set on?
Go ahead and take the guard off. I don't trust you. We'll leave the guard on for the time.
I'm okay with that. So you want me to go this direction or bottom up?
Go toward the
bottom up.
Mm-hmm.
Not something I'm familiar with. That was the Velveteen Walrus. Optimistic. That's what it was. An optimistic walrus. That was a walrus here.
How pink is the skin?
Not terrible, honestly. How's that to start?
Keep going.
I'm gonna start it.
Let's leave this. How's that? Let me try something here. I'll do my mustache.
Yes, I don't trust that.
Actually, where's the little trimmer?
Did you bring it out?
I did. It's
That-
probably down in the little kit. No. Oh, it's classy. I'm always classy.
I can get you a mirror if you want a mirror. I mean, I know you see stuff. It's beautiful.
All right, picture time.
I can take pictures if you want to.
Of course, I get a great big zit the day that I decided to shave. So
Do you need help? We have
about
half a mustache.
let's see if
Or
I
a
can.
third of a mustache, I guess.
I'm gonna go full bore with this because I know Tara doesn't feel as comfortable shaving.
No, but I can, whatever you need me to do.
Let's do. I have jean sideburns. Let's see what I got over here. I've got like the reverse Hitler mustache on one side.
Use the small one on the other side.
I got hair in my eye. That wasn't smart. That was not smart. You want to do this side?
I will do whatever you want.
Try this. I want you to get down the other side and try to get the.
This side?
Yeah, we'll do the mutton chop.
So, like, right. Because you know I'm so worried about being even.
You'll be fine.
Right here?
Oh yeah, being even. That's it. That's a concern at this point is evenness.
So you did it this direction, right?
Uh-huh. You can go up against the skin.
Also, this is not a world I'm as familiar with.
Right.
I don't want to hurt you.
I know a lot of it is when you're comfortable with,
I
like
mean, like
you
you want me to go against your team this way?
no.
Okay, I didn't think so. No, your sideburn is better on the other side.
Oh yeah, we definitely have a bit of a Fu Manchu going on down here. Ugh, I've got hair everywhere.
Hence the outside. We've learned that one.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the first year we did it at Ruckus, they were doing it outside, and it was a windy day, and they served food there.
Was it Morrisville?
It was in Morrisville, and they were the wind was blowing the hair everywhere, and it was getting into
So
people's
bad.
food. Oh, it was awful.
Because we ate after you shaved.
Yeah.
It was just
And
like,
there were people that were
no.
shaving. There were people that were shaving, and we are just sitting around our food going like, no. Let's see if I can get this. All right, I'm gonna shave.
You want me?
I'm gonna trim this up a little bit. Yeah, I look insane. I look.
Now that would get conversation.
Yeah, that's going to be a profile picture for some place. I will definitely put that in online for people to enjoy. Maybe that'll be my post picture from the St. Baldrick's page.
Yeah, your skin's pretty good in pink.
Can you guys see how pink my skin is?
It's like that every year. I remember the year it was all green. Or the rainbow last year. The good old deal. Your ends. Touched your neck.
Yeah, that's a good picture.
Yeah. Some of it went with your hand.
I don't know how well it shows up, but
I might not.
definitely we'll be doing some fine trimming in a little bit. I really appreciate you guys coming in and supporting me this year. Um, I I really I I'm just really touched that people will support me in this endeavor because I know it's for me it's 9 months of growth off in 10 minutes, but I enjoy doing this. I genuinely enjoy raising. Now, if you get my donations to $5,000, I'll go to work with this. I will go to work with this haircut, full color and everything. Um,
Sadly, so much of it was left with the mask this year.
yeah, nobody really noticed the beard this year because of the mask. So that's kind of
If you did.
yeah. I mean, it does come out the bottom of my mask, but I tended to wear a gator mask, so
Yeah. Oh, that doesn't sound good.
That did not sound good. Overloaded it.
I have the other one right here. Can you use it?
This will be fine. No, don't go crazy. You've already been more than generous, Abby. Oh,
Stuffy.
yeah,
That's not irritation. That's dye.
yeah. There's some there's some
Irritation.
there's some burns I think from chemical burns from it down here.
I don't mess with that right now.
Uh, but we're down the stretch.
Sounds like a tired weed whacker.
That's a lot of hair. That is a lot of.
I count everything. It's all over the ground and in your lap.
I know. I've got. We'll take a picture of this and post it. Oh,
I know you also get to a point where you're pretty glad to have it. The weather starts warming up. You're kind of glad to.
yeah, in the wintertime, it's great because it's an extra layer of insulation. But God, when it gets to be 80 degrees
Yeah.
in this,
And then summer.
like I can deal with it up until April, like
Yeah.
late March, early April. But as soon as we get past that phase, I'm like, I'm done. I just got to have it all. It's got to go.
I think there was one year. It might have. I don't think it was last year, but there was one year. It was really late. It really drove you crazy.
Well, we ended up
Some of that was when you would grow your hair on top of your head. It's really bushy.
the beard doesn't bother me as much. It's when I used to grow my hair on the top of my head. My hair's like got curls and waves in every
Lots of
which
cowlicks.
direction and cowlicks, and I can't style it because it just looks like garbage. And so I just said, you know what? This year I've been doing like a trim on a one, but
Lots of hats in the winter.
lots of hats, lots of knit caps. But I think we have reached. I mean, did I miss anything? Can you?
I mean, there's some down around your collar, but and keep going towards your ear, that very end under your ear.
I heard it.
Yeah.
Can you guys see how pink the skin is?
I'm gonna take a picture.
Yeah, it is. Imagine what it was like last year, Litch, with um, I had blue, yellow, green, and was it pink up here?
I
Yeah,
don't
I
know.
looked like a Skittles bag had opened itself up on my
It really
face.
did.
Taste the rainbow.
Hmm. It wasn't last year. Was it
No,
last
we didn't
year or
dye
the
it.
year before?
Last year we didn't dye it because St. Baldrick's ended up not doing a event until it was too late to organize it. Like they eventually did a virtual shave last year, um, but with COVID, they just didn't have the time to organize and arrange it.
Yeah,
So
and we were like in the full shutdown, full lockdown.
thank you.
I'm trying to find a picture from 2 years ago.
How can you find it? It's the most colorful thing in your.
I know.
Okay, I think I'm done. So, oh, God, it feels better. I miss the beard. I will, and I'll start growing it back again in.
Usually like late summer.
It's usually 4th of July weekend. Is the
There it is.
you can. Yeah, this was
2 years ago.
2 years ago, and
I think if you scroll to the next picture is another one.
my face was. Yeah, that's the one I personally like. That's the.
But you don't get all the gloriousness on stuff.
But yeah, you missed the hair on the top with that one. That's when I had hair. So, all right. Well, thank you all very much for coming in and donating and supporting me. And I'm I'm genuinely touched beyond words that I just I'm just
It's a worthy cause.
I'm just appreciative that I have friends and family that support me and friends of friends. I mean, I've had people that I don't even know. I've never met. I mean, I
Mhm.
the person who made the largest donation this year, um, I've never met in person. It's a friend of my wife's that she knew when she was in Baltimore, and you know I am just genuinely touched. So before I start crying, I'm going to go ahead and log off here. And I love you guys too. And I'm gonna go shave this pink off my face because it's oh
It's not the same without the big beard with it.
it's it's so pink, just more than I want. So I will I will talk to you all soon. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye.